Hey guys, welcome back to Kirby 64. We've got 20% of the game done. Last time we beat Pop Star and the first stage of Rock Star. Let's go on to stage 2 of it. Electricity to start, that's not bad. I think those guys are neutral, but I could be wrong. So we'll just roll with Spark for now. Oh yeah, these guys, they've been in like every Kirby game, those little pudgy... Oh, he's stone. Yeah, I got my big rock ball back. There's some things I could say about this, but I feel like it's a little too, risque for Kirby. Like, what else do you swing around besides rocks? No. There you go. You fill in the blanks. Look at that porcupine. Do we want fire? Fire's a fast way to move around. Come on, ball. And jeez, this thing lasts a lifetime. Oh my gosh. Out of my way. Here we go. Now let's do some speedrun strategies. I don't know how to do it, actually. I think you gotta float, unfloat, dash. It's actually kind of complicated. And he seems to go a different duration. I don't know the rhythm to that, but speedrunners, that's what they do. They just spam fire over and over and over again. And it's neat, but you miss some stuff. A sandwich! And I want the one up, though. I know there's a crystal shard down at the bottom, but you can only get to it from this right side. Right through here. Whoa, what's happening to the thing down there? I don't know. I could get it on the Wii U, but the emulator seems to be going fine. It's just got a little bit of weird stuff, but does it really matter that much? I don't know. It's not like I'm trying to... Wait. I can barely see that one. What's up here? I have no memory of these enemies at all. Let's just warp to the end. A tomato! Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not like I'm trying to emulate extremely complex graphics here, where perfect quality matters. Like, I think it's doable. Yeah, actually, this is a perfect room to just spam fire. I believe these broken pillars... Actually, we're gonna see it. I think it forces you on one of them and tries to squish you, is what I'm trying to say. These knights, they have needle power. Needle's always been a cool power. It hasn't been in every Kirby game. Like, I don't think it was in Superstar. But it was in Adventure, and it came in some game after that, too. But yeah, as I said, I watched a speedrun, and I'm kind of using that as a guide. Because I don't really remember, to be honest, what powers I need for some of the shards. And I definitely want to 100% all the shards. I don't know if I've said that or not yet. Sorry, I'm not switching the powers more often, but I will. Oh yeah, see, this is what's so cool. You get to play as King Dedede. He moves so slow, though. But this was awesome at the time, because I remember this dude. He was like the big bad guy in Kirby's Adventure up until a point. And then he was also in Kirby Superstar, so I always knew about him and thought he was cool. So it's just one of those things where you get to play as the quote-unquote bad guy. And that's always cool, every time. Like, imagine if they came out with a Zelda game where you play as Ganondorf. I mean, I know it kind of technically existed with Hyrule Warriors. But I mean, like, a true Zelda game that just had sections where... Like, maybe you're Link the whole time, but for some... Whoops, I missed that jump. Obviously. I don't know, it's just when games surprise you with that, where it's like, you play for a certain length of time, and you come to expect, okay, this is how the game goes, and then out of nowhere, there's a section of the game that changes up who you play as or something. It's just crazy. And I have a good memory about this. My best friend Ryan, who you've heard on this channel in my co-op playthroughs, for Comba Tribes and Turtles in Time and whatever else we're doing. When I had this game and he used to sleep over... Oh, that's it. Let's go for the one-up. Oh, well, a fudgesicle's good, too. Who would complain about a nice ice pop? Or ice cream pop? Actually, I do know this from watching that speedrun. Go back to this level first. We need drill power, so ditch the fire. Drill, we know, is not electricity. Oh, those guys were something. Needle. That's what we need. We need needle and rock. There we go. That's drill. And now we just try again. I don't know why it says try again, but I'm glad it takes you back to the main menu and not the beginning of the stage. But yeah, we need to hang on to this for a little bit. Cake! Cake in video games always looks amazing, but I don't know how I feel about cake in real life. Ice cream cake's the best. Oh, that guy, he was crafty. Something satisfying about that, though, watching the drill go down this 2.5D pathway. But this is why we need drill. See that brown? Oh. Actually, you might just need stone for that, but in the speedrun they use drill, and I'm assuming it's because you move quickly with it. It's actually pretty impressive what they can do. Because Kirby is part platformer. Actually, it's all platformer, really. Steak! Very nice. And then I lose it immediately. Cool environments. Now I know we gotta go down this one first. And this is the right path. Yeah, it takes you to a mini-boss and then a crystal shard. These fish guys, I believe they have cutter power, but we don't need that yet. Although it would give me the magma sword. I don't know if I'm gonna show every combination. Some of them, it forces you to use to get crystal shards that are otherwise useless. Like there's one where Kirby becomes a light bulb. And that's needed to see in dark rooms, but other than that, it doesn't have an attack use. I don't know what fire and ice does. That seems like counterintuitive. I think it is, too. There is a useless combination where it's... I want that fudgesicle. Yes. Oh, that reminds me. As of me recording this, tomorrow, my local grocery store, the new sale goes live. And that's always my favorite thing, because I'm an old woman. A grandma. At least I don't coupon, but I do look forward to the new buy one, get one free sales. And I don't spoil myself. I go in unaware of what the new sale's gonna be. And you bet I'm gonna be going down that ice cream aisle and seeing if there's fudgesicles that are buy one, get one free. Whoa, you hear that bass line? I might have to crank that, because in these videos, if you're not wearing headphones, you don't hear the bass. And then you always just see these videos and I'm like, oh, you hear that music? And then it's silent, unless that's just my hearing. Wait, did I miss a thing? No, it's on this screen. Yeah, Kirby's a nice, relaxing game. You don't really have to think too hard. That's what I was saying in Donkey Kong Country. I like platformers, man, where you just... The music is good. You just press a few buttons and mildly test your reaction time and stuff. And you don't have to think, and that's just what a game should be, is fun. You don't have to read. Oh! See, they try to get you, but I'm older than 5. It is a good game to... a good first entry into video games, especially platformers. If you want your kids to become gamers, I don't know, I feel like most people would want the opposite. Fudgesicles! It just makes me happy seeing Kirby chew happily. I don't know what it is. What is that thing floating in the background? Not the pyramid, which is crazy enough, but that weird witch on a broomstick. Whatever, I've got bombs. And a hamster is coming after me. Go away, hamster. Oh. That looks so painful. Jeez, is that a hedgehog? He's quick like one. He's quick, be careful. Use bombs wisely. It all comes full circle, see? The classic polygonal pyramids of the 64. I don't know how I feel about the music of this game yet. I don't want to hate on it. I like it. It's typical Kirby. It's got the sugar factor going for it. I don't know, Rockstar had some cool music in that one stage. I mean, we're still in Rockstar, but it separates it. I remember I was looking at the OST. Ooh. Oh, sandwich. What kind of sandwich? That looks like a turkey club. And I could go for one of those, too. A turkey club, and then maybe about 20 minutes later, a fudgesicle. What is Kirby? Was that ever defined? Is he an alien? Where does all his fat go? Wait, we need to combine... Speaking of light bulb power, this is the stage. Ah! Oh, thank you for keeping it. Wait, I could just hurl it from here. There it is. Get that. There it is. Bomb and light. It's a light bulb. So now we'll be able to see in dark rooms, and here it is. Star, sun, moon. Right? Yeah. That's essential for getting the crystal shard in this room. So press down on the appropriate ones. It changes each time you visit the stage, too, I think. There it is. Let's see, obviously you could just grab the ladder and go and then miss out on that. This is some kind of a room. I don't think the light bulb's any use to me anymore. Like I said, all you can do is press B. There's no, like, up and B to shoot electricity up or anything like that. Which I guess I could understand. If the whole gimmick is combining powers, that gives you more incentive to combine more frequently. My poor toesies. Well, that got rid of the light bulb. Now I can just get normal spark. Yeah, it's like past Kirby games, one ability had so many moves, and you could just have fun with that. Whereas now, if you want more moves, you better combine more powers. But even then, of course, it's limited. I was saying something, and I don't remember. I feel like I say that every video, but it's true. Wait, this guy's electric. I can get that double electricity again. Look at how much damage this thing does. And look at that. Look at how much that blends into this room. Or is it just me? But that's all of them. I think. I can't remember. It all kind of blends together. Oh. You know what I see? I'm getting it. Yes. It's been a while since I've had a fudge-sickle. See, if you're gonna build a factory, make sure the top level has a picnic blanket. Okay. I'll take it. I was going for the card, but that works. And just like that, let's go get the lightsaber power. Or, actually, nah, double electricity's good. This is what he used in the speedrun. Yeah. I don't know, Kirby's animations are just funny to me. There's a particular spot, I think it's right here on this little... Well... One of these tiles, you could stand right on the edge of it. It might be... We'll see. We gotta wait. Notice how there's no health bar for the boss yet. That yellow is my points. We gotta wait for the blue one to appear, and then the health meter. That reminds me, isn't that like Kracko in Kirby's Adventure? There's a segment of that boss fight where the whole time you're just chasing him up the clouds, and his boss meter doesn't appear. But this is the phase. There's a way, if you stand like... I don't remember which one it is. I want to say it's like right here. If you stay put right here, you don't have to move at all, and you are guaranteed to avoid all of the attacks. But don't quote me on that. Watch the speedrun video that exists. Probably if you just type in Kirby 64 speedrun, it's probably the most viewed one without commentary. Because that's what I do. Whenever I need to refresh on a game, I like to watch ones without commentary and just fill in the blanks myself. Unless it's like a complicated trick that I need somebody to explain. That's weird. Also, I'm almost dead. I don't know what the point of these things are. Uh-oh. Okay, that's one down. I don't know, though. Get back here. Ah! Alright, you know what this means? It's time for the best power in this game that everybody who has ever played this game remembers. It's cutter and electricity, so... I'm trying to think where the fastest way to get those two things. I think this stage, yeah, had this guy. So now, Cutter, we know, is like way back in the first level. It's like the third or fourth enemy in here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the hits that are that stupid look so funny to me. There it is. Yes, Darth Kirby. This thing is amazing. And also, I'm gonna get full health, so let's roll with it. This is still definitely probably my favorite Kirby power, so whatever I was saying about this maybe not being the best Kirby game, this is definitely brownie points, this ability. Oh yeah, and the former crystals turn into blue stars that give you more points. A lot of points, actually. Tomato! Now let's go kick butt. Actually, we might do that thing again and play the first stage of the next planet, too. Yes! It's such a cool ability. 2000, was there a Star Wars thing happening then? Episode 1, maybe? Yeah, it had to, like 99. I gotta look that up. I asked that same question in some other recent video. It was either 99 or 2000 or 2001 was episode 1, and obviously that was Darth Maul's lightsaber was very much like this one. But yeah, honestly, the bosses of this game I have very little recollection of. I don't know what it is. Except for the final boss, I remember really enjoying that as a kid. So I kind of can't wait for that moment to relive it. What's the most unique last name that's not insanely crazy? Like one that has a million consonants in it? Like what's one that's weird and unique to you? For me, it's Lovett, like Lyle Lovett. When I said live it, I thought of Lovett. Yeah! Oh, nuts. No, hold on. What is happening? Jeez. Yeah, you're done. You got nothing on Darth Kirby. Kirby wouldn't be a Darth. He'd be a Jedi. He's too kind-hearted. Although, I don't know. I went back and rewatched the scene of, what's-his-face trying to convince Obi-Wan to join them from episode 1 or 2? I think it was episode 2. Yeah, it was the Christopher Lee scene, that's what it was. And he had a compelling argument. There it is. Now it's back to insane happiness, and hi! I always thought that was weird. Deserts. But we're done with the desert. I think that's what it was supposed to be. Something's wrong with Kirby! Of course it's food related. You need water, Kirby. Jeez, that's some rubbery meat. I want that sandwich. It looks like a peanut butter and jelly with lettuce. Take off the lettuce, though. Man, imagine having that ability, just being able to make stuff that you paint come to life. That was done before in some movie. His eyes. So it looks like the water planet now. Yes! Water levels are always good. I know that's a minority opinion, jeez. Because of this music, classic Kirby tune here. I don't know. The volcano guys are either fire or stone, I can't remember what. But I don't want to give up my lightsaber. I'm not noticing that vertical sync issue. It's enabled too. I thought on all emulator plugins, if you enable V-Sync, it fixes that issue. And it's enabled. It was last episode, too. It's still there, I see it every now and then. But... Focus on Kirby. And it's all good. There's a crystal coming up. This room's really suffering from that thing. Oh well. There it is. Oh, I missed it. Can I get it? Of course I can. It's Kirby. Although you can't say that. Like I said, some of the later ones, and even other Kirby games have that same thing, where it's like if you mess up and you have to just try again. I can't puff up. I forgot about that with the lightsaber. You can't go puff mode. We might have to ditch it. We're probably coming up on a puzzle that requires a certain combination anyway. Jeez. There's a Kirby song that I swear sometime in the early 2000s I heard on an actual radio station. I remember it bothered me for the longest time. Let's get stone. Hate to say goodbye to the lightsaber. I actually forget. I know we're coming up on a power exclusive thing. Whoops. Alright. Bomb. Do we need bomb? What was this again? Oh, that's the dynamite bell. Jeez, that thing has a crazy radius. I don't think we need that yet. That's for a very late stage that we actually do need that power. Fire! That's a good one to have. Those guys are cutter as well. These guys are needle. I feel like I may have forgotten something. I mean, there's a crystal right there, but there's one after this too that I think requires a combination that I may be locked out of now. Thank you for the tomato. Yes, on this screen, if you go down to the bottom, there is a checkered panel. I'm in trouble here. Stop it! There it is, blue and black, so ice and bomb to gain access to that launcher. Ice and bomb. That's a problem. That was in the previous hallway. I don't think I can go back, because there was a mini-boss. If there wasn't a boss room, I could probably go back. I don't think there was... Oh, that was the lightsaber again. Oh well, let's just finish the stage. I love this music, dude. This isn't the one that I heard on the radio. It was something from Kirby's Adventure, like Butter Building or something. But as I've said, it bothered me for a long time, and it still does, because I think I figured it out once. But it's not like I can go back to that day and hear what was playing on that radio station. So I couldn't even tell you what song it was, if it even had lyrics. That's the thing that my memory is foggy. Oh, we're getting up there on time already. Definitely go for the tomato. Oh no! Well, whatever. Yeah, I think we're gonna end things off, because this is a whole other planet we could do next video. So thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you then. Take care.